Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Sign. Capricorns, this is your Empath Divine, your intuitive reader, and welcome, like always, to my channel. I hope everybody's hitting that like, subscribe bell, and that share button. Do make sure you're always looking in the description box below about how to contact me and following my other social media platforms that I only have. And this is going to be your May 16, May 19 general reading. Take what applies to you. Always leave the rest for someone else. And do make sure you are checking out your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs to give you a more clearer, in-depth picture of what you need to know, or just in case this doesn't quite resonate for you, okay? So Capricorn, without further ado, we are going to dive into your oracle messages first to see what Spirit has to let you know, Capricorn. So let's see. Let's see what your higher self is trying to tell you. Okay, so you have the initiation here, Capricorn. Ooh, let's see. So your higher self is trying to guide you that it's time for you to cross the threshold, okay? This can be an energy of you staying in a dark period, okay? It's good to balance that dark and light energy, but I'm hearing closed off. So I'm hearing this energy of you being closed off these days, probably being afraid to walk further. But I feel like when you walk through this uncomfortable, dark period, you would definitely see that happiness. You see that happiness that awaits for you. You know, the storm is clearing up for you guys, okay? And, you know, you might be feeling like you're being attacked. You might be feeling like, you know, why is everything always happening to me? Why? Why is it always me? But I feel like these tower endings that you're going through is definitely opening up what it is that I feel like that needed to be released for a long time for a lot of you guys, okay? So it definitely feels like now is the time for you to walk out of this uncomfortable feeling. You're restricting yourself because there is a blessing coming in, and I'm hearing this energy time to move forward, okay? I'm hearing something about like progressing, get progressing or something like that. I'm hearing, okay? That's an angel message we have for Capricorn Spirit that they need to know for May 16, May 19. Thank you. What is an angel message we have for the Capricorns? Yes, trust the process. That's definitely an energy how I'm hearing. Definitely the bottom of the deck energy rung to me too, because I'm seeing that within the next few weeks energy. So within the next few weeks, there's going to be a change for you. But I feel for a lot of you Capricorns, this change is going to have to start within, and it's going to have to be you pushing yourself, you know, as uncomfortable as it might be or what you're going through. It's like getting yourself up, because I feel this energy of someone like being in bed, being depressed, crying, feeling like this is the end, but it's not the end. This is just the beginning of the end that no longer needs to serve you. So I feel this energy is like within the next few weeks, you're going to be able to be slowly beginning to be happy again. You're going to start seeing opportunities come in. You're going to start seeing things from a different light and different perspective. But it's also going to have to start within, with you basically having that trust in yourself and trust in the universe that things will get better, okay? Alrighty, let's give you another message. So another message we have for Capricorn, please, for May 16 through the 19. Yeah, a lot of you have been waiting. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for things to get better. And look at the bottom of the deck, and the energy I felt to look through is positivity. It's like being positive. And you know, sometimes people don't want to say this. It's like even when we're going through the most craziest traumatic things in our life, we have to find some way to make a kind of like positive situation out of it. And I know some people go, yeah, okay, but I'm going through this shit. I'm about to lose my house. I'm about to lose this. How can I say that shit is positive? But you have to realize, like I tell some people, and I have to tell myself this too, every lesson in our life that we go through, every situation, every circumstances that we go through in our life, there's always a lesson behind it, and then after this lesson is a blessing. Just like every blessing we receive had came through from a lesson, okay? So that's the energy that I'm hearing. I feel too with this waiting card that you guys have been waiting. You're tired of the waiting game. You're tired of just waiting because you feel like your life is not getting any better. But your waiting game is definitely about to be over, because there's going to be some change come in. Now, I will keep it real with you. I'm not going to say it's going to be a big, gigantic change, but I feel it's going to definitely get you out of this dark period that you have been in. But you have to kind of, from now, it's like push yourself, okay? And, you know, and some people will say to me, easier said than done, and I get it. Trust me. I mean, I'm an intuitive reader, but I'm a person at the end of the day, and I go through some crazy things I've been going through. And I get these days that I feel like, yo, I'm going to be stuck in certain situations forever. But if we have that mentality and keep that mentality, we're going to be stuck in this dark right here. Let's move this out the way. Pretend you don't see it. This is what you're going to see all day, every day. And you're going to get accustomed to being in this dark. And yeah, the dark energy is good, but how are you going to see the light? The only way you're going to be able to see that light coming in, you're going to have to kick whatever that's blocking the sun from shining in. You get what I'm saying? So that kind of energy I feel for you, Capricorn, okay? So this is a lover's oracle message I have for you. This definitely can be a love message, or this can just be like a self-love message or something you need to hear. Okay, so yeah, different messages come out in these readings. Okay, so you guys have 2 cards here. Beautiful artwork. Okay, so you have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. This is probably why you guys are in this dark period right now. Okay, for life is too precious to waste. Exactly. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. This is very similar to what I was saying about what you constantly think. Okay. So for some of you, you might, while you're in this waiting period, a lot of you should be practicing forgiveness. Definitely practicing forgiveness within yourself for any mistakes you have made, or, blaming yourself for things. It's time to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive others. Some people say, why the F do I have to forgive people? It's because so you can be able to move on. Now listen, there's a difference between forgiving people and moving on with your life. Now every time when people say about forgiving somebody does not mean you have to sit down at the table and eat next to the person who has hurt you. Nobody's saying that. You don't even have to speak to the person when you forgive them. You can talk to God in the universe and say, listen, I'm going to forgive such and such for what they did. That shit hurted. But in order for me to move on with my life, I have to make peace with this situation so I can have peace back into my life. Because if you hold on with this vengeance and hold on with this anger, this is going to keep this dark energy around you 24/7. You're not going to be able to see that happiness manifest into your life. You get what I'm saying? So this is definitely an energy that you guys need to practice. I feel like you should be practicing this now as you're hearing this reading within the next few weeks, because I feel like it's going to make it easier for you to gain trust back into life and trust into situations, and this will make opportunities come in faster. Okay. Now, forgiveness don't even always got to be about love either. It could be love. It could be friendships, siblings, parents, whatever it is, something that hurt you. That's what it's time to make peace. Okay. You want to know why? Because there's transformations. I mean, this title is saying relationships. I will get to that in 1 second. But for others that don't have no relationship trouble, this transformation is still what's happening around you in your life right now. Now, transformation goes back to tarot with the death card, with ending cycles, because there's transformation cycles happening, and there's a birth process happening within you. So that's what we need to accept and trust. Okay. When we trust and forgive, the transformation process could come in more faster and more smoother. Okay. So now, for those who are going through a relationship situation or in a relationship, this is a message for you. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transfer all things. So you could be going through some things with a relationship, and within the next few weeks, you will see a change. Okay, things will get stronger for the better if there has been any problems in an existing connection. Okay, but like I said, for those that's not going through any love situations, you don't have to claim it. This definitely could still be a transformation happening within you. And I feel like when you come to forgiveness and acceptance, I feel like within the next few weeks, that's when you'll be able to choose a new direction that you want to go to. You'll be able to, walk out of this dark period. Okay. So deep messages for you, Capricorn. Woo. Okay. Let's give you some tarot messages now. Let's see what other messages we have for you guys for the 16th and the 19th. Look what I just said. The Awakening card. Let me tell you something. Every time in tarot, there's 3 steps that happen. We have the Tower, and that's what you guys have been going through for some time. You've been going through the Tower moment. Something has hit the fan. Something has dropped. Something has collapsed. And, you felt it. And I feel like with this here, we're seeing this here with the initiation and seeing this dark cave and dark cloud. This is what you guys have been in for a while with this Tower card coming down, everything hitting you down. You've been in probably in a depressive state. Okay, this is during this time when this Tower time is coming. This is when you need to start working on your forgiveness. Now, that's when usually after the Tower card comes out, the Death card comes out. After you come with that forgiveness and acceptance, that's when this awakening period is happening. That's when a new beginning is coming in. The awakening is also about making tough decisions. No matter how painful you might feel, you start to begin to put your happiness first, your kids' happiness first, etc., etc. And this is when it'll be easier for a new awakening period to come in and happen to you. Okay, there's definitely a new beginning coming in for you, Capricorn. Okay, so it's like levels, different things that happen. Okay, yeah, this is definitely past energy that has hurt you. Okay, this is what's coming in for the future right here for you, Capricorn, this awakening. Right now, I feel this is your energy of feeling betrayed, feeling heartbroken. Backstabbing could have been happening on. We got that 7 of Swords. There definitely could have been some heartbreak, some, cheating, lies. Someone has hurt you, stole from you. Whether this is love relationships or not, this is what has happened. You have the King of Wands energy. This could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person around you that have done this harm to you. But in other energy, I feel like Capricorn, this is going to be you very soon. You're going to become this King of Wands Wands, and you're going to stand in your power, and you're going to revive yourself. And this is what you should do. You should become this King of Wands and stand in your power and revive yourself, and take a fight for what it is that you want, and know that you deserve and you desire. Okay. Yeah, because we have the Emperor being reversed. I feel like this is an energy right now that you feel like you don't have what it takes to take charge, but I'm hearing Spirit say, cut it out. You do have what it takes to take charge. Another energy I feel too, if anyone has done any harm to you, this definitely could be a sign of an Aries, or this definitely could just be a sign of a very, how I'm saying this, a very dominant, aggressive, this asshole, okay, that has been in your life, that has caused this pain, whether this is a relationship, a father figure, a parent, someone could have caused this pain. That's another energy, okay? But I also just feel for a lot of you Capricorns, it is time for you to stand in and bring that Emperor out of you, you know, have sense of authority and sense of authority and power over your happiness, okay? So that's multiple energies for that. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. You know what's so crazy? I heard mother and father. So I don't know if this, for some of you Capricorns, I feel like you had a falling out with parents, or you've been really trying to heal from things from the past that had to deal with some very opinionated and really just really hard parents, or some type of adult older woman and older man energy I feel from this reading, okay? And it did a toll on you. But yet again, the Queen of Swords definitely can be your energy, Capricorn, and this can be your energy. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to get out of this dark period cave that you have put yourself in, and stand in your power and shine your light, okay? Turn your fear into motivation and determination, okay? Now, let's see what the other card is. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because you want to know why? This